few days back, one of my friends met me and spoke to me that nowadays you don't talk to me so much about my career and my life. And he was asking, why don't you speak about those things to me whenever we meet? Why do you ask general things? Why don't you motivate me? So I was a little bit surprised and said that first of all, I'm not here to motivate you. And we are friends, and I will always talk for your well-being, and that's why I speak to you. But the question of motivating you is no place, because whenever want to motivate you and you go with that motivation in your mind, work hard on yourself and do something great, but after a few days you again become the same person. You don't make permanent changes, you make temporary changes. So he was asking, what is the difference between temporary changes and permanent changes? So I said, when I motivate you, or when you get motivated by seeing such motivational speech or motivational talk or movie like Rocky and a movie like Lagan or some famous movie which is motivating movie, then you become motivated, and after that few days you work hard on yourself, you work hard on your work, you work hard on your business, and later on you diminish from that stage to a stage where you have no place to understand which way you are going. There is no chance which way you want to go, you know about it, and there is nothing because your motivation has gone. So I'm not there to motivate you because you make temporary changes. Then he again asked me, what is temporary changes and what is permanent changes? Just explain me that. So I explained him, if you go to a gym for few days and you work hard on yourself for 5 hours a day for those few days, 5, 6, 7 days, and then finish. After those few days, you are going to come back to zero. You don't go to gym, either you go or do nothing there, and then it is not, no, that is a permanent temporary change. What is the permanent change is that when you go to a gym on regular basis every day, half hour for next 30 years, that is called permanent change. Even if you don't go to gym regularly daily, but you go alternate day, 20 minutes a day, but whole life which is going to come in ahead, that would be a permanent change. Not 5 hours a day for 5 days and that is over. This is a temporary change. So similarly, you have to work on those permanent changes in your life also. When you start doing something, you should do with that dedication that you will do it for whole life and not for few days or few months or few years. So you should make your changes regularly on those kind of steps which will make a system which will lead to your life towards the end of your life, to a whole life. Means suppose nowadays when we ask devotees who come to the temple for a new first time or a few days they are started coming to the temple, and they come to the temple, they get motivated by seeing devotees and they see happy faces around, so they get motivated to have the same kind of lifestyle in their life, to stay happy and do good things in their life. But in that mode they start working hard, they start doing service, they start going around the temple, they start taking up the yatra, but they read sadhana, they don't read, they don't associate with devotees who are sincere, they don't take pain to sit and chant properly with focus. I am saying sit and chant with properly with focus. They chant, yes, they chant, but they don't chant with focus. The focus is the main thing which they are missing in the entire process. So, to make a permanent change in your lifestyle, you have to take step by step, small steps. You chant 4 rounds, start with 4 rounds, focus 4 round chanting. Don't walk and chant, don't sleep and chant, don't talk and chant. Just focus on your chanting with 4 rounds. You start with those 4 rounds and later on you go ahead with more chanting, more detailed focus. Means how I would say that if you want to stay focused, you have to be focused willingly. You can't stay focused forcefully. So you have to focus without force. You don't need to be focused. Your focus should be there itself. So, and that through you have to make a permanent change, that you will chant around same number of rounds, 4, 8, 12, 16, 32, whatever, with focus. If you chant with just to complete the rounds, with doing many things at the same time, means you are chanting, you are watching YouTube and you are watching Facebook and you are chanting, that is not focus. Yeah, you can understand that you are listening to Harinam, but you are also watching YouTube. That is not focus. You are moving around, you are walking on the street and you are chanting, that is not focus. So be focused, so you can expand your consciousness to a level where you reach your goal of life without much more focus. Because at the last moment of the death, we will be in such condition that there will be no focus, there will be nothing in your hand, but still you will be having Harinam on your mind, and that mind will be focused on Harinam. That is more important, which will make permanent change in your life and your lifestyle. So I don't want to speak about this thing, but I didn't know how I spoke about it. So thank you so much. Hare Krishna.